I actually brought some rugby cleats here.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe you could take a sniff and let us know what you think.
A sniff?
Oh my gosh.
Well, actually, we've got a bone to pick with you.
Ooh.
You said you came to a practice. People weren't even playing rugby, and they were just trying to sleep with each other.
Was I wrong?
We do play rugby.
I'll be the villain if I don't smell them. Is this what's happening?
Well, there was some controversy in the gay rugby community.
Oh, me and controversy? Bring it on.
You were recently quoted on your podcast saying that you went to one of our practices. People were pissed.
I will show you my battle scars. It's not going to help my cause if I tell you that my knees are all scraped up.
Does this go on the top or the bottom?
It goes on the top.
I'm so petite.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Gay Rugby Podcast. I'm Jack.
I'm Ozzy.
And today we're joined by the co-host of the Sloppy Pod, Big Dipper.
Hello.
Welcome, Big Dipper.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely.
This is exciting. There are so many sports items on the table.
Yeah, lots to play with.
Triggering.
I was actually on a boat this past weekend when I got a text message from Rugby Daddy, who said that you were on Sloppy Pod and you gave us a little shout out at 17 minutes in. Mm-hmm. You called it the Gay Boy Rugby Podcast?
Yes. And then also, what did I say?
And then you said you wanted to suck our dicks, I think.
No, you said, and then you're like, that's me eating their cum.
Was that me or was that my co-host?
I don't know.
Because she's the one that is publicly talking about sucking everyone's dicks. After I suck someone's dick, I talk about it on the podcast. Not like airing their business, but I will tell the story. She uses the platform of our show to recruit.
Well, I saw she's very single, and you're actually having a some sort of like show where you're looking for
some
love
sort
from
of a
Meatball.
show. That's right. Yeah, we're doing a dating game show. So on June 30th, it's a Tuesday, at Precinct, we're doing the dating game for Meatball. So people legitimately, like, she has booked a 2-night stay in Palm Springs, and the winner can go with her on this trip. And I think it's a flexible...
Like the same hotel room?
I think she has a house.
Okay.
I think she has access to a house.
Great.
And they'll give it to her for the weekend and she'll take this date. But yeah, why not? If they're trying to date her, they should sleep in the same room and see what that's about.
Any good applicants so far?
Yeah, we've had some good applicants. So if you're listening at home and you want to apply, email me at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com and you can apply to be one of the suitors. And it's real dating game stuff. It's
Hold on, can you repeat that one more time?
sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. She doesn't like poly people.
Ozzy is a married man.
Well, that's what I mean. Welcome to LA. Like every single person applying is like,
already
I want to do
disqualified.
this as a joke with me and my boyfriend. And I'm like, no, she is trying to date someone. And then we're trying to make money off of it. It's both.
You think it's actually a feasible way to find love?
Well, she did it before, and there was a winner. And this was like 2 years ago. There was a winner, and they went out on a date. But then she also got every other suitor's information and sucked all of their dicks.
Why not?
Why not? And that's the beauty about being gay. Happy Pride.
And she's not into poly.
Yeah. That's the weird thing. That is the very weird thing about her.
So, have you ever played rugby?
No.
Have you ever considered playing rugby?
I have considered, but then like the whole physical activity part of it is the deterrent.
Like the major, like what rugby is, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the fact that it is a sport.
running.
I do like the idea of sports. I do like the idea of like, being on a team and a schedule of like practice and then playing the game. That thing is fun, that idea. And generally, the aesthetic is intriguing to me.
So you've at least watched the game.
I've seen it. I'm aware of it. And one time I came to a game, but it was just to bring someone money, and then I left.
Really?
A former member on your team. I had to give him some money. I
owed
him money.
You got to pay the trade. You know?
I owed him money for something. He did something, and I needed to pay him.
Well, actually, we've got a bone to pick with you.
Ooh.
About that moment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you remember this moment?
Well, there was some controversy in the gay rugby community.
Oh, me and controversy? Bring it on. Come on.
You were recently quoted on your podcast saying that you went to one of our practices, I believe.
Oh, but was it a game?
I guess it was a game.
Okay. That's not the beef. Is not if it was a practice or a game. It was something
it's
else.
what was said.
Yeah, it was what was said after that. And basically, you said that they don't play rugby and they're just sleeping around and trying to hook up with each other.
Was I wrong?
We do play rugby. You were wrong and right.
I will show you my battle scars.
Okay.
Exhibit A.
Oh, you have an injury.
And then my... it's not going to help my cause if I tell you that my knees are all scraped up.
Sure.
But they are.
And you believe that in this... Now, before we started recording, we were like talking about how long I've been doing the podcast and how many episodes. You believe that in this moment that I have no recollection of, I was being earnest in my assessment?
All I'm going to say is that there was members of the LGBTQ plus rugby community that were very offended.
Oh, because we're the news.
Because you're basically
Because my
the
show
news.
is CNN and I reported
Also, I think it was
factual
40 minutes
information.
into the podcast. And I was trying to, someone was pretty upset about it. And I was trying to be like, yeah, well, like audience retention, like no one's actually watching to 40 minutes. I think like 1 or 2% of people will actually see that clip.
Okay, so I would like to formally apologize to gay people everywhere and to rugby players everywhere. You are valid. You do play sport, and I respect what you do. And you're better than me.
That's all we wanted to hear.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Okay,
love
podcast
that.
is over. Thank
Yeah,
you so
Thank
much
you for coming. Have a good night.
And what I wish is the success of your show in its longevity so that one day you can be accosted by something you don't remember ever saying
And get called out for
and
some
barely
bullshit.
believe in to be true.
I am looking forward to the day when we get canceled. I think it'll be good publicity.
Well,
It
Jack
happens, baby. It happens.
no, it's funny because Jack's always trying to get us canceled. And then just earlier today, I
I'm
told
trying to get
Jack-
us clicks.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a very thin line to walk. Like trying to be clicky, clickbait, and then like saying something so controversial that you get canceled.
I've succeeded so far.
What in which part? The clicking or the cancellation?
In the clicking. We get lots of clicks.
Yeah. The interesting thing is I've been putting stuff on the internet for a really long time. I have a theater background. I love working with people. I love collaborating, and I love like not only the product to be good, but like the process and the experience to be good. And
otherwise then the product isn't good.
Yes, but it depends on what you mean by good, because there are so many people
Very
who are
subjective.
making content for the internet. Their entire goal is a number. Can we get this many clicks? Can we get this much engagement? This leads to money. This is whatever. They are approaching it purely from a business point of view. So they make rage bait. They make, it's the people who like are doing those eating videos, but nothing ever goes in their mouth, but they pretend, and it's like, everyone's going like, you're not eating it. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And it drives up the views. So I have a hard time going there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have a
Yeah.
hard time being like, I'm going to make something that actually just aggravates people and it will make everyone interested. It'll make the algorithm shoot up. It'll whatever, get the impressions. I like to make things that actually feel good.
Organic.
Yes. And the challenge is that is not always rewarded.
Yeah.
And so, it's an interesting place to be, because sometimes that other stuff feels really exhausting.
Yeah.
And then you go like, we worked so hard on this. Like, I loved this conversation. Or like when I make music videos, I'm like, oh, that only got 20,000 views, but this clip of a grandma trying to put a seatbelt on got 5 million.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I see it both ways.
Well, this might be a good time to let our audience know that this episode of the Gay Rugby Podcast is actually brought to you by Friend of Dorothy. They make men's health supplements for gay men to make you have better sex and feel better overall. Make sure to check them out and use the link in the description.
And the reason it's brought to you by this brand is because of your clicks and engagement.
Is because of the clicks and engagement. I was going to sneak it in earlier in your rant, but then I didn't want
Rant?
to interrupt.
Wow. He's
So having a conversation is a rant?
So listen, I just want to say that
Oh boy.
Jack is acting on his own right now. I am not attacking you. Actually,
I didn't think I was attacking you, but I can see how that might have been misconstrued.
It's crazy how sensitive I
yeah.
am.
I look up to you.
You know, Jack.
You look up to
You're
me?
a podcast. You're a gay podcaster. You've been doing it for years. You're successful. I'm like, that's cool.
I
want to do that.
It's
you
not,
are doing that.
It's not what you say, Jack. It's how you say it.
Wow.
I know, but you have the full scope. You're hosting events. You are hosting sex parties.
Yes.
Are we announcing that? Are you okay with saying that?
Sure. Just
Okay.
don't ask me about the logistics.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I just don't know what's kosher, what's not. I just want to make sure we're not exposing you.
Yes. It's very kosher. Drainyournut.com. That's my sex party brand.
Oh, hell yeah.
We host sober, like drug-free fuck groups all over California and also in Arizona and
Oh, wow.
et cetera, et cetera. Oh, yeah. San Diego, Los Angeles, Phoenix, San Francisco, Palm Springs. We've done one in New York. I'm looking into Houston.
And what does hosting it look like?
It's producing it is what it is. Because I will like create.
You're not on a microphone being like,
No.
fuck faster.
No.
Okay.
But I will create a space for people to enjoy themselves. So it's essentially, it's kind of like the best thing to compare it to is sort of like a mobile bathhouse.
Okay.
Can we get wristbands? We'd love to go. I'm just kidding.
We don't do wristbands. You can get on the
Stamps?
list. No, just stamps.
No.
Because we try to keep it discreet.
Yeah.
So when you leave, no one's like, I know where you were at.
Yeah. That's true.
For all
That's
those
smart.
repressed individuals
Yeah.
out there.
Or
The
the-
repressed ones fuck the hardest.
I also thought you were
Yeah.
going to say the Republicans, but I mean, it's same.
No,
right?
I found out that this guy who was coming to our parties was like a MAGA voter.
Oh.
And I told him he couldn't come back anymore. I was like, you do not get to reap the
How'd he take
benefits
it?
of gay sex. He
Doggy style?
rolled his eyes.
Oh.
I was sort of thinking he was going to like kind of come after us. He would always come and I would be like,
CUM.
yes, exactly. I would always say, I would be nice to him or whatever. And then someone sort of was like, oh, I know that dude, on Facebook. And like he posts like some really intense stuff. And I went and I looked at his page and I was like, oh, yeah, you cannot reap the benefits of like the beauty of gay sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're voting against us.
Yeah.
So I said, hit the bricks, my
Yeah.
dove.
You also, they can't be trusted either. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, gay people can't be trusted.
it's
Clip!
this is true. It's true.
Well, I did see a clip recently of one of those man on the street interviews, where
High art, the best thing in the world. Please, let's have more of that. I would love for everyone to take a microphone out into the street and interview people in a stupid, dumb way and make the same thing over and over again. And you know who I'm talking about. Scary, go ahead.
Say their name. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
don't even know their name. They just appear on my phone at all times.
let's roll one of our man on the street clips real quick.
Listen, I do them too. Are you kidding? I produce them for people. I'm just
Okay.
like, what is the next iteration? I'm working on one right now that we're going to do a whole brand thing. But what is the next iteration of that? Like, that was cool for a while. What happens next?
Like, does it evolve? Like, or does it
Yes.
just stay here? Yeah, I get it.
Anyway, sorry, I totally interrupted you.
Oh, there was just this old man, and he was like, "What? Who do you like to have sex with?" And the guy was like, "Straight guy, like closeted straight men, fuck the hardest because they like are
Hate themselves.
so excited to do it." And
Shame. It's shame is the driver.
yeah,
And where can we find said men?
Well, that's up to you. If you're not aware about where to find them, you shouldn't have graduated from gay school.
No, I guess I just need the address to your next event. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Yes. Well, drainyournut.com. That'll help you out.
so when you went to this rugby game to give someone money
Oh, yes. And then disparage your entire people.
and then disparage our entire people,
I want to hear the clip. Let's roll the clip.
roll the clip.
Honestly, I don't even think it was that bad. I remember listening to it. I'm like,
I'm sure I
oh,
was
it's
literally
nothing.
making a joke.
We're also
I
going to
think
get
so,
so
too.
much shit for even hosting you right now, and then for the fact that we're talking about it.
Why? I want to know why. Because no one has a sense of humor, or what's the deal?
It's funny because now we've created a whole podcast about that sentiment.
You see what you did?
What?
Actually,
I'm just
no, you're
curious. I like having conversations.
You're inspirational. You inspired the whole episode. There you go. Yeah.
I really want to know the clip because why it was so. Because what you're saying is that people felt like I was being very dismissive about something I didn't know about, right?
I
Is
guess
that
so.
like the idea?
I think what some people probably thought was like, oh, this is very This is very.
You just wanted this to be a little moment. You didn't want this to be the whole conversation.
It's the whole conversation now. It's okay. Yeah. Let's keep going.
I mean, you're the one that brought it up, right?
Listen, I'm happy to talk about whatever, but say what you were saying.
Yeah,
Go
no,
ahead.
I'm ready to move on. I mean, I don't care. I'm good. I didn't even need an apology. I was more just like, oh, you said that. That's funny. Next topic, right?
It was a good apology.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm sure people will be very.
No, I want to run it back to you saying you're gonna get shit for me even being here. Go ahead, rage bait it up. Let's hear.
Yeah, we're gonna get shit for you even being here, because people were pissed.
Yeah,
you said you came to a practice, and that people weren't even playing rugby, and they were just trying to sleep with each other. And most of the time, actually, the people who show up for one practice, that is what they're doing.
Right,
So
because
that
they're like,
tracks.
oh, this is hot. I'll show up and do this.
Yeah, until they have to run, and then they stop showing up. Because
And then-
they're like, oh, you actually play rugby. Never mind.
Right.
And then the other wave is the ones that stick around because they're like, oh, okay, cool, we're running, right? Then they get hit. They wear the jersey, they take a picture, update their social profiles, and then leave. And they're like, oh, I play rugby. I'm like, no, you went to
By
one
social
practice.
profiles, he means their scruff profile.
Yeah.
Now hold on. Shouldn't we be mad at these people?
Oh, we are mad at
Not
them.
about a little bobblehead
Yeah.
doing some talking on the internet.
You're the scapegoat for the gay
I'm
community.
the scapegoat for a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
But when you went to this game,
Okay.
did you watch?
Jesus.
Did you watch any of the rugby? What'd you think?
I think I watched a little, but if I'm honest, I have very little recollection of this, but if I'm honest, like I usually schedule my day like super tight.
Okay.
So I think I showed up, handed the money to my friend, and then left.
And then skedaddled.
And it was more about like a location.
Got it.
The location of the practice was in the middle of between where we were
Yeah.
trying to be.
Okay. Fair.
The horse is dead.
Yeah.
But yes, we beat it to death. But I would love to come to a game or a practice and watch the majesty of intramural sport being played to the highest of its ability by beautiful specimen, great representatives of the queer community, uplifting each other's bodies, and both physically and emotionally. And spiritually, in fact.
That's so awesome that you say that, because I actually brought some rugby cleats here.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe you could take a sniff and let us know what you think.
A sniff?
Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. I thought you were going to have me put them on.
And now
That was a joke.
I'll be the villain if I don't smell them. Is this what's happening?
You'll get canceled.
So what I want to get to is when you invited me here today, the whole thing was a gotcha moment.
No.
Sure.
No.
Do you want me to smell these?
No, you don't have to smell them.
Whose are these?
They're mine. Actually, don't. It's really bad. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But we did want to play a fun little rugby game.
Okay.
Rugby mouthguard tongue twisters.
Okay.
We've got a mouthguard there. It's molded to my mouth.
Okay.
But I did just wash it with soap and water. And we also have this scrum cap here, if you want to try it on.
Sure.
Just like that.
Oh my
Because in rugby, you're not allowed to wear protection.
A hard helmet.
Pads. Yeah, hard helmet. So this is as close as you can get to some sort of
It's to protect your
head
ears,
protection.
How
yeah.
long have you guys played rugby?
10 years?
I joined 2018.
And what's your craziest injury that you've had?
I've hit my head a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah. I think you were microwaved as a child, too. I think, for me, it's been a couple. I hyperextended my knee. And then I had like this gnarly like shoulder injury where like all of this was like purple.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that. We'll show the photo. It's
Yeah, we'll
not
show
Was
the
it
really.
like
photo.
a bruise or was it?
Yeah,
like
it was like it was all internal. Like it was just like internal bruising, but like
Oh, that looks good on you.
hematoma.
That fits well.
Yeah, it looks good actually.
I would actually like totally wink at you in the scrum.
Does that happen?
Yeah, I'm flirting in the scrum. Absolutely.
Flirting in the scrum with the other team.
It's funny because.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I've told this story before.
As he said, they're not trying to sleep with each other. Now
I
he's
know.
telling you that he's flirting with the other teams
Well,
during
I was,
a match.
I was listening to your conversation with Aiden, and you guys were talking about like, it's kind of like
What's Aiden's stage name?
Logan Legs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know Aiden. Sorry.
Yeah, Logan.
I love you, Aiden.
But you guys were talking about like not sleeping with like rookies or first timers, like there are a lot of different communities where you sort of have to like bide your time before it's okay to fuck around.
Yeah.
I believe in that.
Yeah,
I think that's actually a really good way to put it. You've got to put in your time and energy on the pitch, and at a certain point, if you've been around long enough, no one's going to give you shit.
And we need to vet you out. Like, we need to make sure you're not some crazy bitch that's going to like cause drama and affect the chemistry of the team, you know?
That could be
But we don't always do that successfully, so.
Yeah. I feel like when if you start sleeping around, the drama will follow.
Well, so I was flirting with this guy in the scrum, and then he was very flirtatious. He started flirting with me, actually. But then
how much time is down there to flirt?
A decent amount. I mean, it depends on the ref. I've had some games where you're in the scrum, like,
and you have to reset
minutes,
sometimes, and
like half the game. But he was very clearly very into me before the game, and then once I like went head to head with him, he was not interested.
Oh, that's
anymore.
right.
Oh, because you hit him. You were too mean.
I wanted to win. I want to play rugby. Yeah,
that's good.
It's a competitive sport.
It is a competitive sport.
I was gonna say, when you guys saw Heated Rivalry, were you like, "Oh, come on, we've been doing this for years"?
Actually, yeah. And we did a Heated Rivalry action episode, and that's our best performing episode.
You guys acted
that's
out
pretty
all
much
the
the
sex
life
scenes?
that we've been living. Except that it's not like we're all out. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I think the enticing part about Heated Rivalry is it's kind of like a forbidden love.
Although I will say, not everyone's always out. I think maybe currently, but there's been situations where like players will come, they won't announce their sexuality, or they'll kind of keep
They'll
it
be
like,
straight. Even.
Yeah, and then eventually they'll feel comfortable enough to say like, "Hey, I was kind of going through my process of like acceptance and stuff, and like I can officially now say that I am gay. I'm out."
Oh, that's
and then
cool.
eventually they'll start going at bear parties.
And then you subscribe to the OnlyFans.
Yeah, there you go.
Or become bar managers at a bar, you know, shirtless and underwear, serving drinks.
What's his name? Who are you talking about?
Should I say?
That was so specific. Are you kidding?
I never know exactly what time.
No, he doesn't live in LA anymore, but we have talked about, or at least alluded to, kind of like his story before. So eventually we'll have him on the pod as a guest, because he has an interesting background, interesting story. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Tongue twisters.
Rugby,
Does this
mouth
go on
guard,
the top
tongue
or the
twisters.
bottom? It goes on the top.
It's so petite. It's very small.
Yeah, I've got a tight mouth line.
A tight thrusty.
How does my mold feel?
Maybe by tight I mean loose. Maybe my mouth.
I don't know.
Small.
I never had braces. My dentist says I have some of the best teeth they've ever seen.
Okay, Trump.
That's amazing to get compliments from your dentist.
Yeah.
How much did you pay him?
They still try to make me buy Invisalign. They're like, you have the best teeth we have ever seen, but you want to buy this Invisalign.
All right.
Okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Classic. This is gonna fall out. Is this gonna fall out?
You should do it.
I will do. I'll do it
Peter
after.
Piper picked. It's so loose. I can't even stick in there. What if I do it this way?
There you go.
Oh, but now I can just.
Now I can talk normal.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
That's great. Now do it with the rugby ball.
What?
And you'll be good to go.
What does that mean? I'll be good to go. What are you doing?
I know.
What's going on?
Is this? Are you setting him up for something?
Yeah,
No.
hold on a second.
It's a trap.
Am I holding this correctly?
Let me see. Grab it. No,
Not anymore.
You were holding it correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the way to hold it. Yeah, and even the coaches say to have two arms on it, but I like to have one arm out so I can like.
Yeah, I like to push people out of the way.
Yeah.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Oh, good.
Are there any gay tongue twisters? Other than the obvious ones.
What? Sorry.
I know. What is a gay tongue
ones?
twister?
The sounds of oral sex.
Yeah.
That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, should I do a tongue twister now? Here.
Yes.
You want to slob on this now?
Yeah. Okay. Well,
See,
do
that
you have
fits-
a tongue twister for me?
How many? how
I'm.
much?
You know you need unique New York.
You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Yeah. That was perfect. Actually.
Yeah, that was great.
Ozzy, do you want
No,
our sloppy seconds?
Or thirds, in fact.
I'm gonna pass on
Hold
that.
on, I'm gonna
Okay.
spit. There we go.
Definitely passing on that.
Whoa.
I think that was your saliva, actually.
I'm sure it was. That was drenched from being in my mouth.
This is wild.
Is this how this usually goes, you guys?
I don't know. I feel like
We're having fun. This is
You know
good.
what? And that's the most important. That's what your coach says to you, right? The most important thing is that you're having fun.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jack ambushed both of us today, so I know just as much as you do.
Oh, you didn't know I was coming?
No, I didn't know we were attacking you.
The Gay Rugby Podcast attack zone.
The
We
battle
needed
of the
a
pods.
scapegoat.
That's also drenched in my saliva now.
I know. I'm just kind of living in that.
So when you wear that
Yes.
in the scrum, do you then take it off once the scrum is over? Or
No,
you,
I'll keep it on the entire game.
the whole gameplay?
Which
CTE protection.
Yeah, but I think I might stop. It does protect my head, but the photos that I get are not great.
And as we all know, no one's there to actually play the game. You're just there to try to sleep with each other, so the photos should be
Well,
the most
especially since
important
we've
thing.
started this podcast, we need
Right.
more PR images and stuff like
that's
that.
it. All about
It's all about Jack. Got it.
He finally understands.
Hold on. He said we. I think he means you as well.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, Ozzy actually retired from rugby like a year ago.
Oh, because of the shoulder thing?
Well, he's playing again.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know why?
So you retired and then you came back. Why?
Because Jack kept on giving me shit. Anytime we had, yes, I said that, and go back and look at all the clips. When we would talk to anyone or even amongst ourselves, and we would say, "Oh yeah, at practice we do this," he said, "Oh, we do? You mean you used to?"
Wow.
And he kept
That's true.
And I said, "Oh, okay, so I can't talk about it like I know rugby." I said, "I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna play just so I can tell you, so you can see that I can still do it."
Yeah.
And so
I was just
did.
concerned that he had lost his lust for life.
And that sounds like a lovely sentiment to be concerned for your friend. But the way you're behaving is why people don't like gay people.
Thank you. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride,
Happy Pride.
everyone. So do you like being back?
Yeah, it's fun. I just, my only thing is
Why did you retire in the first place?
because
You wanted
it's
to have
harder.
kids?
It's harder. No, it's hell no. And put my body through that. No, it's hard to bounce back from injuries.
Yeah. The
And-
older we get.
Yeah, the older we get, and I hyperextended my knee twice. The doctor said if you injure your knee again, you're gonna need surgery. And so I'm like, well, I kind of need my legs,
Yeah.
And so it became more of like that for me. But I came back, I'm playing, and I like it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to
He
step
loves
away because it's just
Wait, what?
It's
You're quitting again? I can't keep track.
I want to do just like maybe tournaments or
Sure.
like the fun. Some of the,
Just
I mean,
pop in
everything's
for
fun.
the fun stuff.
Yeah,
Honestly,
because
yeah.
the games are long. It's just really taxing on the body, and I'm also busy. I have a lot of stuff going on. So if I can't commit mentally, emotionally, physically, then I
You
shouldn't.
play Warzone for 5 hours every night. You have more time.
That
Would
is-
you coach?
No, I don't have the bandwidth to do it.
Yeah.
Because coaching requires you to be there, multiple days during the week.
Right.
And if I can't be there as a player, I'm certainly not going to be there as a
Sure.
coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're happy to have you back. I also kind of like the tournaments more than the actual season.
Why is that?
You're playing against other inclusive LGBTQ plus teams, And so everyone's kind of there to have fun.
Yeah.
Whereas during the season, you're playing against...
we only play during the regular season. We only play against one other all-inclusive team. All the other teams that we play are
they're not homophobic, but they're
not part of IGR.
Toxic masculinity is present,
and
also they'll hurt. One time I was just playing against this guy. I was rucking over someone. I was engaged in the ruck. He just headbutts me, like really hard.
Oh God!
And I'm like, why?
Wait.
Me.
So are there two leagues, is the Gay Rugby League only a thing that like runs tournaments?
Yeah, so that's what I was going to provide that clarity. So, IGR is International Gay Rugby, so they oversee all the inclusive teams.
And that's that guy Gabe, right? Did I meet him?
Yeah,
yes?
Gabe,
okay.
yeah, Gabe is part of IGR.
Gabe
Galuccio. But we play in Southern California Rugby Football Union. And
that's everybody.
And LA, that's everyone in our division, right?
Okay.
And then so San Diego is part of that division. They're the other team that's also part of IGR, but the other teams are not part of IGR.
Got it.
Yeah.
So when you and San Diego play, there's like a big, nice, fun after party.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah.
I love playing against San Diego.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
They're a great team, and then we also have a tournament.
Although I do have to say, I wish they would stop using generative AI for all their social media posts.
Oh wow!
For the team.
Wow. Well, sounds like you should.
Love you, Danny.
Sounds like you should
Get it together.
message someone on the side instead of calling them out on a podcast so publicly.
No, that's what podcasts are for.
It's what it's for. I don't text. You know that.
Damn right you
just get
don't.
on here. You're like, hey, roll up the cameras. I got some things I got to get out to the people.
I need to talk to my ex.
Oh, okay. So it's there's layers.
Oh no,
to it.
Not with San Diego. But.
So on the topic of IGR, every year there's also a tournament for all the West Coast teams that are part of IGR.
Fun.
Rectacular.
It's called Rectacular.
Rectacular? That's
and
cool.
the host city or the host team is different every year. So it's LA, San Francisco, San Diego, and it rotates that way. And so so we get to travel, do fun stuff, and we play multiple games. It's not just like one long game. It's multiple games. Just fun.
Every time you do this,
Sorry.
I'm like, the microphone, sir. Sorry, I do all the tech here and also am hosting. And Ozzy, whenever he laughs, he leans into the mic. And then you're doing great.
Are you thinking about retiring from this as well?
I'm thinking about hitting Jack with the fucking microphone because it's pissing me off. But first, take the scrum hat off. Hat off.
I will tell you that having a co-hosting relationship that can get a little sparky and Barbie is good. It makes for a fun listen from the audience. And I know this from experience.
Yeah. Has it ever translated outside of the podcast into any sort of altercations or disagreements?
No, I mean definitely disagreements for sure. Yeah. Not altercations. No. No physical fights. But yeah, I mean think about working in close proximity with someone for years and years and years as both of you like grow and change and like, you know, be in relationship and out of relationship and change business agreements and grow new things. Like we started the podcast and then Meatball grew her party fat slut. I started throwing
which I love, by the way.
Yeah, her party's incredible.
Yeah.
I started throwing Drain Your Nut on the side. I have music projects. Sometimes I go out of town. I help a buddy of mine who's an opera director and I'll like disappear every 18 months for like two months and I'll do this art project out of state. And you know, we have life happening around us, and so there's a lot of push and pull with our relationship, but I'm really grateful that we've stuck through it because there's something like unique and special about the two of us as a duo. And the funny thing is the first time we ever met, I was backstage at Precinct. She had just done a drag show. I was talking to her backstage. We had a really nice conversation, and I thought to myself, that could be really cool to talk to that person for longer periods of time. And so I DM'd her and I was like, hey, one of my goals, I was fresh to LA. I just moved here. And I was like, one of my goals in moving to LA would be to start a podcast. I dreamed of that. You know, this was a decade ago. And I was like, would you be interested in that? And I later found out she was completely blacked out and did not remember a single thing about the conversation.
As most interactions go.
But Meatball has this
charm.
I was gonna say alcoholism.
Oh,
She has this like superhuman strength where like she can be totally black out, but you can't tell. And so she was like, "Yeah, sounds good, person." You know, but that like led to us growing.
That's so funny that the
know.
very first time you met, you clocked it. You're
Yeah.
like, we're gonna start a podcast.
It was the first time I remember meeting her, but
Okay.
she had met me numerous times beforehand as a fan coming to my shows.
When you were performing music?
When I still continue to perform music, yes.
Okay. Are you not still performing music?
I am.
yeah.
You are, yeah.
I
Can
was
you
just
tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. What would you like to know? Actually, I was going to show you this. You can't show the audience yet.
Okay.
But this can be a sneak preview. No, I was just joking because Meepo always says like that I've retired. And I'm like, oh yeah, just running a podcast network, doing our podcast, throwing the sex parties, like organizing all this other stuff. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
I'll get the new
Yeah.
music out there. It just takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
Jack.
like your writing process like? Do you work with a producer?
I work with a music producer. Usually they'll like float me a couple of like beats or like audio production they've been working on.
Yeah.
And then I'll choose one that I like and then I'll write it. And it'll take me, I don't know, it could take me an afternoon to write a song, or it might take me 3 months. Like, you know, like it's just, I marinate on the words and try to figure out what I want to do. And then usually I'll be like, great, that's that song. And then 2 years later, I'll record it. Like, you know, life gets in the way. Like when I was 20, like in my 20s, I was laser focused. And so I was just like writing and producing and writing and producing. And now, you know, I'm kind of a generalist. Like I like to do a lot of different things. And so I get distracted doing these different things. So this song I wrote almost 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And I've been performing little bits of it when I do live shows, but we never like officially released it or made a music video to it.
Okay.
So there's going to be a lot of clips of it on Instagram, but then there are some more aggressive clips that will be elsewhere.
Okay.
Because of what the song is about.
Oh my God.
This is great.
Thanks.
Very well produced. The music video is really good too.
Yes, I'm excited for.
Is there a PG version for?
Yeah, there will be like. Well, there's no PG version.
I'm not interested in that one.
Yeah,
but
there's like we're basically, you know, the whole song is about dicks, and so you know, there's gonna be the version that has dicks in it. But then there's also like the stuff for Instagram and YouTube.
Like what? How would you describe your music to like a grandma?
I say that I make like sex positive party music.
Okay.
And if someone were to like, people are like, oh, you're a singer. And I'm like, I'm not a singer. So I like the best way to describe it is that like I'm an internet rapper because I rap, but there is always like a tongue in cheek nature to it. And it's always about making the product for the internet, less about like I'm doing ciphers and freestyles and, you know, I'm, you know, saying hit it to the roots and we're vibing out for 20 minutes while I rap about, you know, the world. That's not what I'm doing. So I'm always like,
it looks like you're having fun with it.
Yes, I'm making like fun party music for the club and for the internet.
that definitely looks fun.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
keep
do
it
you
going.
like penises?
A little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, a lot of it.
Me too.
I digress.
And we had this guy fuck a cake too. That was really fun on set.
No way.
Yeah,
That's interesting. Do you have a video of that?
I do.
Okay, we'll watch it after.
Kind of in theme with the fat slut.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I've seen someone fuck a cake before.
Yes,
Yeah.
that happens for sure. For sure. But yeah, I have a bunch of new music. You know, there was like a moment when independent queer musicians were like having this kind of moment on YouTube. I would say it was like the 20 teens, you know, it was like started in 2010 with things bubbling up. That's like when Big Frida first popped. There were like a lot
Big
of,
Frida.
do you remember this music video from a long time ago? What in the Butt?
Yes.
By
Yes.
Samuel. So that period of time, there were just like internet musicians, and like at the time they were labeled like comedians or jokesters, but like they were making music.
There was
like,
actual music.
it was you could go to a concert, DJs would play it. Like there was something there, and there was this moment where like queer artists were really being celebrated, and I started right sort of in the beginning of that moment, and my experience was like I popped a little bit for some of the community, and it allowed me to travel and do pride events, to produce music videos. This was also in the time when like you could do a Kickstarter to make art.
Yeah.
I did like 4 different Kickstarters to raise money to make music videos.
Oh, hell yeah.
And now everyone's like, no, crowdfunding is for healthcare. We need it because the world is fucked. You know?
Yeah.
But there was this moment that I had like a little bit of that buoyed me up, and it was a really fun time. And so the challenge now is that things are so different, and you know, if I make a song or a TikTok, it doesn't drive 100 million views and $400,000 worth of e-commerce. Like it's hard to cut through like that. So now it is really like, I have to be really intentional about like, do I want to do this? Do I want to put my time and energy into doing this? And am I really enjoying it?
Yeah.
Because there was a moment when it was just sort of like, let's do the next thing, because I have 12 Pride gigs this summer and I have to get to those and I have to do all that. And so
Would you say the market's more saturated?
It's saturated. People are also looking for different things.
Yeah.
Also, when I started, Drag Race was just beginning. And so there were only like 4 seasons of queens that were out in the world touring and doing live shows. And so for the first, 5 to 8 years of my career, when I would go to Sacramento or Champaign, Illinois, or wherever, it would be like, I would be the special guest one weekend at a gay bar, and the next weekend
one of the Rue girls.
It would be a Rue girl, and then the following weekend it would just be the local girls. And now if you're running a gay bar sort of like that can get people in the door and make money, you have a Rue girl every weekend, if not multiple Rue girls. And that market and the drag market has elevated so much that I think they're just more familiar and more excited about that than they are, because gay people love to not support gay people.
Ain't that the truth?
And like, listen, we're all guilty of it. We're all part of it. It's all sort of like the moment you are the one gay person surrounded by straight people or mainstream culture, we're like, yes, visibility, you did it. Thank you for being you. But if you're a gay person surrounded by other gay people trying to be lifted up by gay people,
They're like, oh, why that queen?
why do you think you're so special?
Yeah.
So who told you could do that?
Yeah.
So
Did you put in the work?
Well, but I just think it's an interesting thing to navigate. And there was a time coming out of COVID where I was just sort of like, I have to be so strategic and I have to do exactly what, and then I have given up on that. I just want to do like at my own pace when I'm ready. I want to do what I think is fun and good. I put pressure on myself to like make good stuff, and I want people to receive it well, but ultimately it's like, I can't.
It sounds exhausting.
It comes off. I also think I don't like what I make, and it comes off as insecure when the goal of making something is to try to feed into what you think people want.
Yeah.
The much better way to do it is just like, do what you want to do.
Have fun with that.
And say, here it is. If you like it, you like it. And if you don't, I'm enjoying myself.
I was going to say, at least you're enjoying it while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Because imagine putting in all that work and nothing comes of it. Like, not only were you miserable during the process, but
you hate what you put out.
Yeah, and you got nothing in return.
Yeah,
like
that's too much.
Too many L's. You know,
totally. What I mean? But I was on a certain trajectory. Then obviously COVID hit. No gigs, and then we like really leaned into podcasting. And I know it feels like, well, girl, COVID was forever ago, but really, when you think about it, like 2 years where we're basically lost to that. And then coming out of that, I've been so busy doing the podcast and these other things that like, it's been hard to be like, oh yeah, do I stop all that and then dive full on back into a music career? Or how do I juggle it all at the same time.
All, yeah.
So at this point, I'm doing the juggling act, and I'm like, I love the stuff that I'm making. It's just taking me. I'm just a little bit like
more of like a clown.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so we're back here.
Yeah.
So we've made it back here.
Wow. Again, he's acting on his own merit.
The juggling act.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is awkward.
We're happy you're here.
Thanks. I can tell.
We've talked for a while. Anything else you want to say?
Oh yeah,
I do a lot of editing.
You do shorter episodes, right? Like 40 minutes or something.
Yeah,
like
40
that?
minutes or so.
Yeah. Sometimes 30.
How much time is on there?
49.
Oh, 49, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say if there anything else we should talk about. I cut this up, so this is gonna be cut.
Yeah.
But if there's
leave
anything,
it in. Let the people see that you're kicking me out. You said you've talked enough,
Awesome.
dummy. You've disparaged our sport.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you have anything else to address me
have
with?
a bunch of questions.
Let's hear them. Come on.
They're stupid
Well, I could go on and on about the inner workings of my artistic, but most people find that shit boring.
I mean, it's not clippable, but I'm very interested.
So we're back to
In the clippable.
Yeah.
Okay, so run me back the clips.
Oh, I think when I spat out your spit, that was a good clip.
And I'm looking at the spit. It's
right here, you guys.
Looks like a gum shot.
Oh,
There probably is some DNA in there.
What are your hobbies?
What are my hobbies? I like to scuba dive.
What?
I like to sail. I like to ride the waves.
Boogie board,
skateboard.
Does scuba diving not
ride a bike?
give you claustrophobia?
I like to face my fears. So I have a fear of the abyss, like being in the water, not being able to see down there. So then I went down there.
Sister.
It was terrifying. I got certified in Cape Town, South Africa. And visibility was like 5 feet in front of you. Everything's like 10 times your size. I saw a great white shark.
What?
Yeah. And it's really cold because it's right off Antarctica. So you have to wear a wetsuit and a dry suit. My scuba instructor had to force me under.
Did you not have a panic attack?
Many. I had many panic attacks. And I'm better for it.
And you
Face
just
your
keep
fears, you guys.
breathing?
You just got to...
And you just trust that machine is going to save your life.
Yeah. I'm going to Catalina Island this weekend.
What
I love it.
is
I love
that?
the ocean.
Where is Catalina Island?
It's like an hour from Long Beach.
Okay.
On a ferry.
Okay.
It's one of the Channel Islands. But there's this cute little town there called Avalon. And there's a little mini golf course. Lots of Garibaldi. And giant sea bass. I saw a sea bass bigger than me. Like 400 pounds.
So it's gigantic.
It's huge. Those are some of the things I like to do. I have more hobbies. We play a lot of Warzone together. We play a lot of Warzone together.
What's Warzone?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
So
video game.
Video game, yeah. I love to like meet up with people, I don't know, like straight people, and they'll be like, "How was your morning?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I like jumped in a helicopter and like saved these children." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a video game."
First of all, you're not saving children, COD. And
no, but it's different.
The only child story I have with Jack involving Call of Duty is there was this one time this kid that was playing. I love to tell this story because I was so mad at Jack. And the kid said, "Oh, don't kill me. I'll drop all my loot." Like, basically, he'll give you all his money and, like, whatever he, like, treasures he found.
Uh-huh.
And Jack's like, "Okay, drop it." And he did, and then Jack kills him anyway. And I was like, "Jack, you're so mean."
And you can hear the kid.
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
I'm like,
it's called proximity chat.
That kid is going to have, like, trust issues, and you are the reason for it.
It's fun, though.
And you were proud of that.
Oh, he was laughing.
It was hilarious. He was, like, with us for a long time.
Yeah.
And then right before we, like, ended the game, I just, killed him.
So mean. So mean.
It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, you guys. You can't just expect to get by.
Can you imagine if that kid watched this
kindness.
episode and he's like, "That was me."
Yeah, and he knows.
Well, actually, one of my favorite things to do on there's so much homophobia and bigotry on Call of Duty.
I've heard about this.
Like chats. And so actually one time I was on a team with a homophobe who's using a lot of homophobic language. And then after proving myself with my Call of Duty abilities, I was like, yo, bro, by the way, I'm a faggot. And this isn't cool. You gotta stop. And you know what? He like really thought about it and he apologized. And we ended up like playing more games together.
Wow.
Yeah. And then he'd still use the language, and I call him out every time, but at least he was like, it got to a point where he would say it, and then he'd say, "Oh, sorry, Jack." So at least that's he'd say faggot, and then he'd say, "Oh, sorry, Jack." So at least he's like aware,
Yeah.
Not all heroes wear capes. You know what I mean?
Some of them wear scrum caps.
No, in college I did the same thing. I would like, in the boys' dorm or whatever, there'd be like parties, people are playing beer pong, and then someone would say faggot. I'd go and I'd turn the music off. And it'd be like, "Excuse me.
Okay, Karen.
We are not being homophobic here." That makes me very upset and uncomfortable.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it worked.
I think that it's interesting, we talk about, on the podcast, we often will talk about jokingly that we are coastal elites. But I think the idea of like, I feel nervous when I think about like, oh, I have to go like Alabama. What do you mean? And when you meet people from these like super red state areas that like, are extremely homophobic, but they themselves feel like strength in their life and in their community, and like they talk to people all the time. Hey, don't use that language. Hey, actually this is me and my wife and we're gay people and we're your neighbors. So I'm like, we don't do that. We just go out to the gay club, play on our gay rugby team. You know what I mean? Like we live in these like gay bubbles. Microcosms in these bubbles. And it is so funny because we think like, oh, I could never live in a small town. I could never live in the middle of the country. I have to be around these like big metropolitan spaces so I can feel safe and accepted. But these people are out here doing the work.
Yeah.
You know what? There was a guy on our rugby team, a straight guy, who would say faggot all the time, but he was just so hot and everyone had a huge crush on him that like everyone just let him get away with it.
Because they're all at home watching the porn where they call each other faggot in the porno and they find it hot.
What you're talking about?
He knows what I'm talking about.
And he was playing
and Ozzy was the biggest enabler of them all.
That is not true.
Was this man fucking you in the ass?
No, he was not. And
no, but sometimes he would go to the precinct and like he would let a little gay boy latch onto him all night.
The straight guy.
Who
said the word faggot.
Yes.
In a derogatory way.
No, it wasn't derogatory.
I mean,
he thought he was the sister.
I mean, it kind of was.
Say his name and address.
It could be in a derogatory way sometimes. Yeah, there was a little toxic masculinity in some of those.
There was toxic masculinity, but I also think like it was more like in the intent, because sometimes people can use language and not necessarily because they don't know any better.
He's a good guy.
You know what I mean?
No, he is. He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of mine.
Um,
And I'm the enabler. See what I'm saying? I love how he like.
No, but I get it. Everything's a joke here. It doesn't mean anything.
Just you wait. We're gonna circle back to your comments again because it's only a matter of time. But no, I think
you didn't bring up any of the questions. You put your iPad away.
Yeah, they're all bad.
Parade your stupid questions for the people.
What's a thing you would change about the bear community?
About the bear community? I'm just kidding.
I'm like, did you know that? I'm assuming Jack told you you're part of the bear community, so you have to answer for them.
I don't know.
I mean, look at the
be a part of the bear community.
That's what I'm saying, right?
He's
like,
why
would you assume?
It's not a bear party.
Oh, it's at Bear Week.
What? Oh, the other party. I thought you meant my sex party. No, I have gigs.
You have gigs
at Bear Week.
Bear Week. We want to do like live podcasting and stuff.
Oh, totally.
Get into that.
Yeah, it's super fun. I like. What do I want to say here?
Tread carefully.
No, it's not even that. It's I like feeling a part of the bear community.
Yeah.
I like going to bear events. But when I am in those spaces, I am on edge because I still don't feel accepted. in those spaces. But that is like has nothing to do, that's like a personal thing that has nothing to do with like my perception of me and the world. It's like a personal thing I'm talking about in therapy. Like I never feel like I'm allowed to be anywhere. Like if I'm waiting in line, I'm very nervous that someone thinks that I got in front of them in line.
I felt that before.
You know, when I'm at the coffee shop, I'm like, no, you go. Like, no, not me. I don't. You know, if I'm at a nightclub, I'm like, am I standing in front of anyone? Like, it's okay. I know the people who throw this party. It's okay that I'm here. Like, I always feel like I'm imposing. So even though the bear community is a place where, you know, everyone, like, bears are welcome, and if you want to make a checklist of what a bear is, like I fall in that box 1,000%. Still in those spaces, I'm like, is it okay that I'm here?
I feel the same way, actually.
Why is that? Are you fucked up in the head too? maybe
I need to get shrinked, but I think it's when I'm going to get eviscerated for what I'm about to say, but I don't know. And maybe it's me. I don't know if it has to do with like, maybe I'm not big enough to be part of the bear community, or maybe I'm too brown to be part of the bear community, because it feels very cliquey. That's my phone. That's vibrating.
Oh,
it feels very, very cliquey. But I will say, I do not feel like unwelcomed. I just feel like I don't quite fit in, but I feel the most comfortable in that space compared to, like, let's say West Hollywood, where like
of course
it's not really fun unless I'm with like my group and in my bubble and like doing my thing, you know.
But that's to tie it back into the idea of like the flyover states. That's what I think is interesting, is that in those places where there is less representation and less option, all the gay people just go to the one gay place.
No
or like
bears,
it might
twins.
be a bear night, so there are more bears there, but everybody is welcome because it is a safe space for the community. Once we get a little bit of like acceptance or rights or space, we then go, nope, this is for the bears only, and this is for the this only. And even within that, like the amount of like racism and discrimination inside of the bear community, and like the idea that, you know, the specifications of like a bear identity is so like tethered to whiteness is really fucked up. Like where I am spiritually, I don't connect to any of those things. Like I'm a theater kid, I'm a queer person. Like I connect way more in that like weirdo space, but I feel very attracted. You know, I want to fuck bears, so I'm very attracted to going to those places. And then when you're there, you're sort of like, and there's that weird perception. I mean, I'm sure this happens to you guys, where you go and it's like people have listened to the podcast. You didn't have a conversation with them for an hour. But they feel like they did.
As you've gotten more recognizable, you know, you're kind of a niche micro celebrity. Has your social anxiety worsened at all?
Yes. But I also don't do a lot of social things when I'm not working. So like if you see me out, more than likely I'm like I went out the other night, but I was only there because Meatball was there, and we had to make a little video while she was in drag of us promoting another party. So I like went to the party for 45 minutes and I was there, but I had like a task to do. I'm very like not cool in that way, where I'm not going to just like go hang out at the bar.
I think I saw you at the last Fat Slut.
Probably.
And I was like, oh, I should say hi, but then it's like, oh, do I say hi?
But stuff does happen. Like I got asked out to go on a coffee date recently, and the guy was like a little squirrely, and I was like, this sounds like it could be fucked up and crazy. I'm going to check it out. So we went out to coffee, and he literally sat down. He was like, you're so handsome. And I was like, likewise. And he was like, God, I've had a crush on you for forever. And I was like, you just started messaging me a couple weeks ago. What do you mean? And he was like, oh, I listen to your music. And I was like, oh, so we walked into this where you have more information than I did. But you know,
that might always be the case, unless you find some like a rare gem that's like not on social media.
Oh, I had one of those.
Yeah,
he turned out a little crazy.
But I also think like you can be a fan of someone, like, right, like let's say
completely,
but that doesn't factor into like, oh, I want to get to know you.
Yes.
Like I feel like I wouldn't have led with, I mean, if it was me, that's not what I would have led with, even if that was the case. Like, oh, I have like this crush on you, because it is what it is. But I want to get to know you as a person.
Sure.
Yeah.
But then what if we had gone out on like 3 or 4 dates and then the reveal happened? Doesn't that feel like even more?
No, I mean, I think it depends on the intention, right? I think for me, I would say like, oh, I do know your background. I've listened to your podcast and stuff, which is great. I understand that that's what you do for work. That's just your line of work.
Right. Yeah, I feel like the phrasing is important.
Yeah.
You know?
And he handled it really well, but it was like an initial, it was one of the first things he said. And I was like, whoa, okay, so you lured me here to, there was like a little
selfie
moment of that.
No.
And then it all sort of went away and we had a nice time. But it was sort of interesting. And I think, now more than ever, we're in a position where that can be. Like I know so many people who have social media accounts with like 100,000 followers. They don't consider themselves a public figure. They just like taking fucking selfies and they're hot. So people look at them and they're a dentist or they're a real estate person or they run IT for some company and they never talk about their job.
But it's different when you're creating video content and podcasting.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no more questions. Do you have any more questions? Do you have any questions for us about rugby?
How many people are on your team?
We've had practices where like 75 people will show up.
How many people play when you play?
24 can be on the roster, 15 on the field at a time.
Okay. How long is a game?
80 minutes.
How many sections of that?
There's two halves. Well, technically there's a third half, which is when you go to the bar and you drink.
Actual gameplay is 2 halves.
Yeah.
And how many timeouts do you get?
No timeouts.
I don't think there's timeouts.
You don't get a timeout?
Yeah. You just get like halftime, like the intermission.
So there's no like coaching that happens in the middle? It's only at halftime?
From the sideline.
From the sideline.
Whenever the scrum happens, like play does stop. Sometimes the ball will go out of play, or there'll be a scrum and you'll have a little bit of time to talk to your team and the coaches from the sidelines.
Yeah.
I'm getting a cramp right now. Oh my goodness.
But there's no
stretch?
Oh my God, you guys, yeah.
Is it a Charlie horse?
No, it's like my big toe up into my heel. Okay, I'm good. Nope. I'm okay.
Yeah. There's no game stoppage. So like when you think of like, let's say basketball, they call a timeout.
Yeah.
They stop the clock. That doesn't happen in rugby.
Doesn't happen.
It just runs.
So it is a true 80 minutes rather than 80 minutes of game.
They'll stop the game if like there's an injured player,
or like a yellow card.
or
Got it.
But even if there's like a penalty, depending on who has penalty advantage, they won't even call it. They'll let the game continue, and then if there's a stoppage in the game or like the gameplay stops, then they'll go back and call the penalty, and they're like, okay, we don't want to stop the momentum, but now we're going to call that penalty, and we're going to go back and reset where that penalty occurred.
Wow.
Yeah.
And is the scoring weird or regular?
What's regular?
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's weird.
I
think it's 7 points for a try.
Yeah, it's like
you think? Aren't you on the team?
It's like football. It's 5 points for a try, and then
and then 2 points for the conversion.
For the conversion, yeah.
So you play defense?
I play. I'm not too concerned about the numbers and stuff.
Oh, so maybe my statements were correct. Worried about a different set of numbers.
I just don't do numbers very well. Letters and stuff.
Yeah. I just played pickleball for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And that thing is crazy. The scoring, the like positions on the field, or the courts.
And how you serve.
How weird, it can bounce or not bounce, the whole thing. It's a lot.
And how you have to wear half white.
Don't know about that.
It's probably just at my parents' country club.
Wear or be?
Where? Yeah. Good question.
Thanks.
Anyway, thank you so much
What
for
you got
tuning in
going
to
on?
another episode. Yeah, who are you texting, Leslie?
Well,
Your kids?
No, I have plans, so I just
You know what? I have plans too. So thank you both so much for the invitation of being here. I appreciate it. Shout out to the sponsor, friend of Dorothy. I took a bunch of their pills one time. It made me come like a rock star.
Hell yeah. Anyway, Big Dipper, thank you so much for being a guest on today's episode of the Gay Rugby Podcast.
I had a great time. I appreciate you inviting me, truly.
Of course.
I don't know if you really mean that.
I do mean that. This was fun.
I love that.
A little bit of sass is good.
I love from me or from you?
No, like back and forth.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I love doing a show without a drag queen. It's like a refreshing new thing. I'm always like working with drag queens, which is very exciting.
You didn't know Jack does drag?
Oh, you're a drag king.
No, I'm not. Has Meatball ever done an episode out of drag?
Yeah, many times.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. When she's out of drag, she'll put on a mustache.
I think I've seen those clips actually. Very funny. But yeah, thank you. And thank you to our listeners. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that bell and change your notification preferences to notify all. That way you'll get a notification every time we drop a new episode, which in theory is every Monday.
Okay. I love theories.
And for anyone else who's listening on Spotify or anywhere else, please listen on YouTube right now because we really need those watch hours. You could even go to bed and put our playlist on and put it on mute.
Love that.
And just let it kind of play. And that way we will be able to get monetized, which we really, really would like to do. And you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, at Gay Rugby Podcast. And remember,
don't just play the sport.
Change the sport. Thanks, dude.
Change it in what way?
Make it gay.
Make it gay. Make it
I
inclusive.
get it.
More inclusive.
Yeah. I understand now.
I feel like rugby's a little, historically has been a little toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're making it a little more sparkly. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of the Gay Rugby Podcast. If you liked this video, do us a favor and subscribe. Hit that bell to change your preferences to notify all. And that way you'll get a notification every time a new episode comes out, which is going to be every Monday. So share this video with a friend, like, comment, and we appreciate the support. We'll catch you on the rugby pitch. See ya.